as you fade away, as you fade away.
Hello guys, and welcome back to NEFFEX Coasters. Today I'm predicting the Six Flags parks that will be getting coasters in 2023. So first off, these are all predictions, none of these are factual, and obviously I could be incorrect, so only time will tell what Six Flags parks will actually get coasters in 2023. I also won't be really predicting the coasters, more the parks that I think will receive coasters. Anyway, let's get straight to today's video.
Well then baby, I have a taste, all the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay.
Okay, so to start off, there are a few parks that probably won't be getting coasters in 2023. The first of those is Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, that is receiving Sidewinder Safari this year. There's also Six Flags Magic Mountain, that is receiving Wonder Woman. There's also Six Flags Over Texas, receiving Aquaman. There's also Six Flags Fiesta Texas, receiving Dr. D's. There's also Ronde that isn't really receiving a coaster. I just feel as though it's unlikely. One other park that I really don't be thinking, really think that we'll be getting a coaster is Six Flags Great Adventure, who received Jersey Devil just last year. And received some major repaints and stuff this year that I just don't think a coaster is for next year. So let's go over some possible parks, some of which I think are extremely likely, and I'll kind of start with those. So first off, it's Six Flags Great America. This is one of the chain's premier parks. Now it has been rumored for a very long time that this park will be receiving the RMC treatment for their wooden coaster American Eagle. Now the park's 50th anniversary is, I believe, in 2025. Correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, if you watch my 5-year plan video, I do put a coaster for 2023 and then another coaster for 2025. So this 2023 coaster, in my video, I say it's either going to be a single rail or a power splash. There's a lot of options. Either way, I think this park will probably receive a coaster, also because they, are removing Buccaneer Battle. So I just think a lot of factors kind of lead to a new roller coaster at Six Flags Great America. There's also Six Flags New England, which I really feel like will be getting a coaster. This park removed Goliath, so there's some space there now. And overall, the park just needs another coaster. They've been kind of lackluster with their additions for a long time, similar to a lot of other Six Flags parks, and they've got to get back up there with another coaster. Could be a mini dive, or they really need a launch coaster of some sort, whether it be Premier Rides or SNS Air Launch. They need a coaster, and I feel like 2023 is their year. Now here are a few parks that I feel a lot less confident on. First off, you've got Six Flags Over Georgia. Specifically, I chose them because they had land clearing by their log flume, or like the old water ride. There's land clearing done. This park is, in my opinion, on the rise. I think possibly the rumored SNS Air Launch coaster could come to this park. We could also see a lot of other models. Again, mini dive, something else, or even something new. Could be an SNS Axis or a different B&M model that Six Flags hasn't used in a while. This park has a lot of gaps that can be filled, partially because they have a lot of unique coasters. So there's a lot of more common models that they could receive. Let's move on to another, again, very unlikely one. You have got Six Flags St. Louis. Not a ton of land clearing. There is some space there. They removed multiple different rides recently, and I feel like this park has needed a coaster for a while. This park draws almost 1 million guests in St. Louis. That is a very small city, but I think this park could become more of a destination park. You've got Silver Dollar City really in the middle of nowhere that draws many more guests. Why? Because it's got such top tier attractions. I think St. Louis could do the same thing. They need another coaster. I could definitely see a small single rail or even a power splash or something else small. But this park deserves it, to be honest. It hasn't received anything for a very long time, with the exception of a boomerang. Finally, there is one more park on this list, and it is Six Flags America. If they're receiving coaster, let's just be honest, it's RMC Roar. That's really the only possibility in my mind if they go ahead with it. Is it likely? Probably not. But there's always that off chance. Having, let's see, 6 different coasters in a year would be pretty insane for Six Flags. But when, one of them is RMC transformation and some other coasters by, the cheaper S&S and some single rails, it's definitely doable if they go with some of the cheaper models, which is mostly what I've kind of discussed with most of these. But overall, it's exciting if any of these happen, and it's cool to predict, what are the most likely. Really, any one of these parks could get a coaster, even over Texas could get one, or really, again, any of these, even though they just got one. So it's exciting to predict. If you agree with the predictions I made, please comment below. Like the video, because that'll, help spread it to more people, and I will see you guys next time here on Midwest Coasters. Remember to click that video up on screen right now, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.